Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today is kind of a different video, won't be as edited and won't be as long as my normal videos. However, the new unit for the 5th anniversary has been announced. It's been announced for about 2 days. I just didn't have time to go over it. I did unfortunately get spoiled on the unit, which is unfortunate. But I can't go onto Twitter without getting spoiled for anything in Bounty Rush. So today we're just gonna go over some of the new units, like all the skills, abilities, stuff like that, other stuff coming for the 5th anniversary, as well as reacting to the gameplay for the new unit, because I have not seen any of the gameplay yet. I've tried to stay as far away from it as possible. So let's hop right over to Twitter and check out the art, skills, and other stuff going on for the 5th anniversary for One Piece Bounty Rush. Alright, as you can see, we are here over on Twitter with, obviously you can see the new EX character coming over to Bounty Rush for the 5th anniversary. It is Fire Fist Ace and Ogre Princess Yamato, which you know if you have been on my channel at any point. Yamato is here, I'm fucking happy. Ace is cool, let's be honest, okay? Alright, I'm not like the biggest Ace fan, but I do think Ace is one of the better characters in One Piece, so Ace and Yamato, beautiful unit. And I am excited. Java, shut up for a second. Sorry. So I'm excited to see that. So with that said, this down here is Ace, I believe. And this is Yamato. I don't know. Let's just take a look here. So Ace's abilities is Fire Gun, mid-range area attack with a chance to set enemies aflame, become temporarily invincible after use. So it's kind of like Reiju and the invincibility thing, I guess. Skill 2, I don't got any business with anyone but Kaido. When the skill button is held down, create a shield that blocks kills for enemies' attacks and movements. The shield will disappear after a certain amount of damage, also deals a mid-range area attack with a chance to set enemies aflame while the skill button is held down. Okay, so you just hold it down. Reduced chance of getting pushed away when attacked by enemies while the skill is active. After a certain period of time, or when the skill button is released, a mid-range area attack with a chance to set enemies aflame. Dealt damage will ignore the enemy's defense stat, nullify stagger. Okay, for a set period of time. Okay, that's not bad. I want to live. This is Yamato's abilities. I want to live freely. Move towards enemies at long range and attacks. Increase damage against Anal Kingdom pirates. Becomes temporarily invincible after use. So this Yamato is gonna clap against like ultis, who's, kings, queens, stuff like that. Nari Kabura Arrow. I probably butchered that, but whatever. Begin charging by holding the... Okay, it's a hold down. By holding down the skill button, if you let go of the skill button before the charge is completed, the charge will cancel and you won't attack normally. The charge has 2 stages, and when it has finished, you will unleash a different attack. Damage dealt will ignore the enemy's defense. Nullify stagger. So if it's not charged, it deals a longer ranged attack. If it's charged, it deals a longer ranged attack. And double charge, a longer ranged attack with a knockback effect. That's pretty good. I mean, obviously the balance here is that with that skill you have to charge it, so you're open for longer. Obviously that's the balance in it, but it's still pretty freaking good. Ace's traits: nullify a flame. When attacking an enemy with flame, increase damage by 30%. Also reduce the cooldown of skill 1 by 5% every time you... Okay, that's pretty good. When attacked by an enemy afflicted with flame, reduce damage received by 30. Okay. Yamato's traits: nullify freeze and nullifies frostbite. That's what, you know, every Yamato has in the sense hybrid Yamato, so whatever. When attacking a character type Animal Kingdom pirates, increase damage by 30%. So she just does that like raw. And reduce skill 1, the cooldown by 5% per attack. When attacked by an enemy with the character type Animal Kingdom pirates, reduce damage received by 30. Okay. So it's kind of like the same thing with Ace. After holding down the skill button during the first hit of the normal attack combo and the second hit of the attack changes, switch the character after performing. So it's like Long Kid. And resist stagger, being down and knockback for a set period of time, and reduce incoming damage by 7% after skill 2 is used. Okay. So that's like the lawn kid. It's just straight up lawn kid like that. It's how they switch out and stuff like that. When your HP is 90% or more, damage dealt by normal attacks ignores oh shit. Ignores defense and reduce damage received by 20. When attacking an enemy with a skill, increase attack by 10%, increases up to 75%, but resets once KO'd. So the more skills you get off with this character, the harder they're going to hit. Plus recover HP equal to 50% of damage dealt up to 5,000. Yeah, okay. When attacked by an enemy whose parameters are boosted, reduce damage received by 30% and resist staggered effects. Get fucked, Shanks. We all hate Shanks around here, okay? Trait 2. So trait 1, you get just raw. Trait 2 is when I believe you get trait 2 when you're level 80, I think. When attacking an enemy with boosted defense, reduce the cooldown time of skill 2 by 5%. And you're already, if you've got the cooldown from before, or is that skill 1? Oh no, it's skill 1, okay. When hit with knockback by an enemy, recover 30% of what? When attacking an enemy whose parameters are boosted, remove status effects applied to that enemy. They have the Gear 5th Luffy shit. Because Gear 5th Luffy does the same thing. That buff their targets for a certain period of time. When this trait activates, it also nullifies status effects applied to the enemy. Does not apply to invincibility. That is nuts. Is this the same thing? Okay, this is just strategy. So I don't really care about stratagems. But yeah, ooh. Also, new figure. Kind of want it, not gonna lie, but whatever. As for what's coming for the 5th year anniversary, there's a metal campaign coming out. That's, whatever. And also, if you log in between the 31st and the 24th of January, there are 35 rainbow diamonds to get. Or you can get up to 35 rainbow diamonds, so there's that. In-game campaigns, you can get this Ace up. It's kind of like the Bounce Man Luffy thing that we had a little bit ago. But this time it's for Ace. You'll also be able to do 23 free 10 pulls for the new year, starting on the 31st, so tomorrow. When this video comes out, tomorrow. So get it. For those of you who have all these characters max level, congratulations, you get a shit ton of cola. And for players like me that can't summon all that much, we're about to level up a bunch of characters, so that's nice. There's 2 new outfits for Killer and Law and Kid. Honestly, the Killer one, actually kind of cool. The Law and Kid one, not a huge fan of how Kid looks, but Law looks drippy as hell, let's be honest. By the way, if you think I'm going through this really fast, I am. I've got stuff to do. So, sorry about that. So, there's a thing for Twitter here. Songs will play. We don't really care about that. Now, here's the important stuff, okay? Between January 1st and January 7th, you'll be able to get 40 rainbow diamonds. Between January 2nd and January 8th, you'll be able to get another 40. Between January 3rd and January 9th, you'll be able to get 50. And between January 4th and January 10th, you'll be able to get another 50. So in total, there is 180 rainbow diamonds. So right there in 4 days that you can get for your account. So that is really, really nice. And they're also changing up a bunch of stuff. Like, this is the logo before you hop into the game. This is the loading screen on side view for phones, up and down. So yeah, there's just so much stuff going on there. And here is some of the gameplay you have. And the 5th anniversary will start on the 23rd of December. So tomorrow, Tomorrow these will come out. I don't know when I'll be able to do summons on them. So with that said, though, let's hop over here. Shout out to OP Lukeman. I think I said that correctly. They do have the gameplay here for us today from the live stream that shows us the Yamato, and that is a really cool like intro where it's like Yamato, but it's like fire and then switches to Ace. That's really cool. Oh, I never realized Ace and Yamato are red. Okay, okay, thank God. I thought this... Yep, and there's Yamato switch. Yamato looks good. I'm glad they switched. Oh, ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, so that's a charge and then it switches. Okay. But no, I'm glad they switched it so this Ace doesn't have like ranged shots. He's more melee. Because they screw up with the fire on Ace's ranged where it just doesn't work like half the time. Ooh, he heals off that. And he gets an attack buff from something. I don't know what. Yeah, that attack. Oh, he actually does some good damage. Obviously, this is probably a room match, so like you can't like expect him to do like this much damage in like a league, because that's when you'll start getting medals on people and stuff like that. So, oh, so you can use that as a defensive type move. That's actually really good. What the hell? Okay, so here's Yamato now. Here's Yamato. That's like Law's skill where he like teleports and then stabs you. This is what that is. That's what this is right here. And it does do some good damage, I can see. Obviously, you'll be able to do more damage than what they show here when you have medals and stuff equipped. And here is the hold skill. So that's one charge. There's two. That's where your main damage comes from, and it does take a little bit to charge, but other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, and then this Ace is more defensive, while the Yamato is more offensive, which I like. Like, they're both attackers, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that the Ace is meant to be played more like, get off this flag. Because that takes over like half the flag right there, and then it does a widespread attack and knocks them a little bit away. Not to mention it gives them a flame. So yeah, this unit is insane. I hope to God I get it's a Yamamoto. Of course I want this unit. I wish I would have gotten my initial reaction when I found out what the unit was on in the game. But of course, Twitter had to spoil it for me, so thanks, Twitter. I appreciate everything you fucking do. But I don't think they do much of anything else through the rest of this, so that is fine. Thank you again, OP Luckman, for the video. I do appreciate that. But yeah, we've got one day until this comes out, so I hope you all look forward to the 5th year anniversary. And there will probably be some videos on the 5th anniversary, so look forward to that, and hit that like and subscribe button. But I will see you all I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. So with that said, I will see you all then. Bye-bye!